What's up guys, welcome to UFC Fight Night Paris' quick picks. We're going to run through the card, small little description of why I'm picking the person. Let's get to it. But before we get into it guys, this video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk where you can find anything from training gear, t-shirts, hoodies, all the way to coffee. For an exclusive 10% off, use Dan Said So at checkout. Make sure to also check out their YouTube channel for some of the best MMA content out there, bar my own. Let's get back to the video. So let's start with Siam versus Figlak. Now Figlak coming up from Cage Warriors, just beat Agi Sadari. Didn't get to the belt, but obviously Agi was an ex-champion anyway. He's dominated his professional career so far using that really slick wrestling with mixing it in with, he's almost like a hybrid kind of fighter. Very well-rounded, very sharp, very dangerous. Siam, obviously kickboxing expert, you know, he's very sharp on his feet, very good knees to the body, elbows out the clinch, sharp jab, 1-2, hit left to the liver. It's a real tough fight, good opener here. We've got the French guy versus the Polish guy. Debut in the UFC. I actually really like Figlak here. I think Figlak's under the radar. A lot of people don't know who he is, and I think he could surprise a few here. Then we got Benoit Saint-Denis guy against Gabriel Miranda. Obviously Gabriel here stepping in on a very short notice. Obviously Christos Giagos was meant to be the fight. I really like Benoit Saint-Denis here guys. Back control, he's got excellent high kick, step over left to the left hook. I think he implements wrestling with his striking very well, and he's a very heavy wrestler. Obviously the chokes from Miranda here are going to be dangerous, but on short notice I don't see him keeping up with the pace that Saint-Denis could probably put on him. So Charles Jourdain versus Nathaniel Wood here guys. Nathaniel Wood coming up to 145, really doing well against Charles Rosa, beating him up pretty convincingly, to be honest, absolutely slaughtered him. Charles Jourdain coming off that loss unfortunately to Shane Burgos, Shane now in the PFL. I really like Nathaniel Wood here. I think Nathaniel Wood has so much more dynamic striking. I think the toughness of Charles is going to show. I think it's going to be a decision fight, but it's going to be a close fight. I think they're probably on even levels at the moment. I think this is just the fight Nathaniel needs to propel him up this division in 145. A little bit biased obviously because he's English, but I'm going Nathaniel Wood guys. Next we have Ricardo Ramos versus Danny Henry guys. I like Ricardo Ramos here. I think he's been more active. He's coming off that knockout win. Danny Henry hasn't fought in a couple of years. I don't know what kind of guy we're coming back to see. And from what he's gone against these explosive strikers as well, I don't like his odds, so I'm going Ramos. We go to Dustin Stoffers guys versus Magomedov. I'm having Magomedov here. I think Stoffers struggles anytime he goes against someone that's heavy based on the grappling. Obviously it's Magomedov's debut here in the UFC coming from KSW, so we don't actually know what the kind of, whether he was fighting Tim Potts or whether they're legit at that point, because a lot of people don't follow that kind of organisation. I am claiming Magomedov is better than possibly he's getting credit for. I know he's coming in as a favourite here. I just think Stoffers struggles with grapplers, and I'm going to go for Magomedov. Lapillus versus Taha, guys. I really like Lapillus here. I mean, Aries champion, bantamweight champion, got that vacant belt coming up. Still in France. I really like it here. Taha coming off back-to-back losses. I know they're against very tough guys here. Obviously Morozov and Barcelos, very high-level strikers, and obviously like Morozov, extremely good grappler here. But I think Lapillus is just riding that wave, and he's going to be building with the home crowd here. I really like him. Perez versus McDessi here, guys. I'm going Nasrat Perez. I'm not really sure of what to make of his career so far. It's been a complete roller coaster. McDessi obviously coming off that split against Baja Mendes, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I know Nasrat's coming off the loss to Bobby Green, and he's been kind of pieced up a little bit. You know, Dan Hooker beat him up as well, but I think he's turning that page, and I think he's above McDessi in skill level. A little bit of heart. You know, he's tough to put away as well, so I'm backing Nasrat. Alessio versus Kopylov here, guys. I like Alessio. I think Kopylov is very overrated. He's got back-to-back losses in the UFC, and I think Alessio's tough, durable, got loads of skills. I know he's been knocked out a couple times by very heavy punches, but that's not Kopylov, so I'm backing the Italian here. Zaraphone versus Perez here, guys. I like Perez here. I think she's riding the wave. I think fans here because she's French, nothing more. As harsh as that sounds, I don't think she's the level of someone like Perez, who's, you know, looking really good. Got that one loss on her record, but she's getting corner stoppages. People are quitting on her. You know, she's got that toughness that I really like in these women, so I'm going with Perez. Nasruddin Imavov versus Joaquin Buckley here, guys. Buckley looking really good last time out. Physically better, gas tank better. Everything you want to do to prepare yourself for someone like Imavov. Imavov is loose, fast, elusive, sharp counter striker, destroys your movement, in and out, doesn't get touched. Excellent grappling as well, so I think he's a dark horse of this division, to be honest with you. I really think Imavov can go very far in this division, if not all the way. So I think Imavov's going to piece up Buckley personally, but I wouldn't be surprised if Buckley does something dynamic and explosive, because that's what he's known for. Imavov here. Robert Whittaker versus Marvin Vettori. Big fight. I'm going to be doing a full breakdown on the channel about these sort of fights here, so if you are interested in those, make sure to check those out. But these are quick pick guys, so I am backing Robert Whittaker. I think he is the second best, guy in the middleweight division. I think he had a very close fight with Izzy last time out. I think it was closer than people gave it for on maybe first watch. I've watched it 3 times. First time I thought Izzy whitewashed him. Second time, not so much. Marvin Vettori, excellent, gritty cardio machine. He's got brilliant chain wrestling. His hands are getting better. He needs to, I think, implement more kicks. He's got a great left body kick, but against Robert Whittaker here, I think he's more dynamic. He's got the experience. He is the champ. He is the second best guy. I think he's going to put a pace on Marvin that, Marvin probably can match, but isn't going to be expecting, I think. Robert Whittaker for me, guys. And Ciryl Gane versus Tai Tuivasa. Tai is coming off some excellent wins in a row, knocking out Derek Lewis. Brilliant. I mean, what more can you say? That elbow at the clinch. I know he got hurt in that fight as well. Ciryl Gane coming off his first loss. Francis Ngannou, he only lost because of takedowns. He has no grappling. They both are so green when it comes to grappling. That isn't going to be a case here. I think it might turn out how Ciryl Gane fought Derek Lewis. I think he's going to be in and out, elusive again, using that darting front body. He front body kicks you like a jab. Absolutely takes the life out of you. The pace he puts on you is clean. Doesn't get hit. Touches you 1-2, gets out of range. He's not looking for that knockout. He's looking to win the fight as a sport. And that's why he's so brilliant. He's so fast. He's precise. Doesn't waste his energy. He's strong. Tai Tuivasa marches you down and hits you with those bombs. That's his game plan. He's got brilliant low kicks. I think that would be a smart game to implement here against Ciryl Gane. Take away his base, take away his movement, take away that right hand power, and you sit down on your power. When Ciryl comes in, you know when he's coming in. Time that, get that right hand. Tai can definitely win this. Safe money and my money going with Ciryl Gane, guys. So that was UFC Fight Night, guys. Paris, quick picks. Let us know what you think of the video. If you like these, if you'd like to see more, this is maybe the first test, but cheers, guys. Appreciate you all for watching, and let us know how you do. Enjoy the fights, guys. Cheers.